welcome back to school. I hope you had a restful summer and you're all ready to start this new year at a new school. Using computers is going to be our goal for the year, and that's going to be really easily. We have Ethernet at all PCs so that you won't have to worry about TCP, IP protocol, and the logging commands. Not only that we have installed the 2.8 baud modems that handle duplex audio communications simultaneously and data transfers. State-of-the-art stuff. We're really excited about that. We do want to warn you, however, not to software reconfigure your video cards yourself. We found that some of the accelerators do not support the combination of refresh rate and resolution available on some of the non-multi-sync monitors. Now remember,
I was using computers last year, and it was going pretty well. But now things sound much too hard. I think I'll just give it up. Maybe one or two of my kids can learn how to do this, but the rest of us? No way. Not with everything else we have to do.
Examples of work created using technology include multimedia presentations, especially involved in incorporating VCL technology. 2, use of electronic information sources, graphic manipulation of data, incorporating 3D and similar VSL technology. Sync monitors.
Oh, I can't believe this. I have no idea what he's saying. If I talk like this to the kids, oh my gosh. I wonder if that's how I sound to them.
Multimedia presentations, especially incorporating the VSL technology. Use of electronic information sources. Graphic presentations and manipulation of data, incorporating 3D and similar virtual. Goal 43, students will use current and emerging technologies to assess information.
I think that the best part of writing that helps me now is like common sense stuff that will help me in life, not like getting into all this like Shakespeare stuff. And I mean, that for a certain part of English helps just to get you out into, and so you know what people are talking about. But I think like filling out resumes and doing stuff like filling out reports and stuff like that, just so you know the correct style of writing. If you wanted to write a nice business letter, correct ways to write that, because if you're going to write a nice business letter like to a college or something like that, you're like going to just write it like you're writing to a friend. Like right now I would not have any idea. I'd have to go to the library and look it up.
I think that writing helps a lot with getting to know what kind of people are, because when you talk to them, they kind of like put on a fake. I mean, you never really know what a person's like until you really, really talk to them. And it's hard just to talk to just anybody without knowing them for a long time. And I think when you write, you express what kind of person you are.
Last year, I had my English teacher was journalism teacher. So we wrote opinions on amendments and stuff like that. I think that's a lot more useful, learning how to write your opinion and state how you feel about something versus how saying you feel one way about the 13th Amendment versus writing how Wolf Larson, his character relates to the rest of the story in Seawolf or something. Down the road, you're going to end up writing a lot more about your opinion and stuff like that versus writing about books and stuff.
My least favorite kind of writing, and the writing that it's hardest for me to understand, is all that stuff that they put in like computer manuals and stuff.
I never read that.
Yeah, because we were trying to load a game on the computer, and they give you all this like gobbledygook and stuff, and you cannot understand it. They talk about different like memories and different like parts of the computer, and you don't know what they're talking about. You need one of those like computers for dummies books or something, because they write it so far above your head. They figure that you know all of the terminology when they write the book, and you don't really know it. Nobody knows it except for like these like genius people that like work at Intel or whatever. So you're like muddling around the computer, and you're like pressing buttons that you don't know what's going to do, and you're erasing books that your mother's writing and stuff like that, and it's really kind of territory that you don't know, so it makes you uncomfortable.
Probably going to go to a local college, because I don't want to go to a huge college. Just maybe a community college or something, and kind of get my paramedics and become a firefighter and train for that. And they don't probably do much writing, but the writing they do like reports and stuff, and think teachers could help students out by like doing more kind of journal work and grading on like summary works.
I want to be a singer when I get older. And right now, writing poetry is the biggest thing to me because it always has helped me put my feelings down on paper whenever I feel depressed or something like that. But I've never written my poetry in rhyme, which is what songs are. And I guess during English class, when I listen to the teacher and we do rhyming poems, it really helps me to understand, how I should make everything rhyme and in what order they should be in.
Examples of these strategies include keyword searching, Boolean searching techniques, narrowing and broadening topics, selecting and storing relevant information using Z39.5 ANSI standard, organizing gathered information in a logical and meaningful manner, using gathered information to create an original product that does not infringe on copyright restrictions. Goal 45, students will use technology. Gosh, I can't believe the district makes us do this stuff.